Have you ever wondered why some of your goals seem just out of reach, no matter how hard you try? This question has tormented many of us as we strive to make headway on our journey of personal growth. It's a common struggle, this feeling of being stuck, like a car spinning its wheels in the mud. Try as we might, we just can't seem to gain the traction we need to move forward. Now imagine if you could identify the invisible barriers holding you back. What if you could pinpoint the exact obstacles that are preventing you from reaching your full potential? Well, the good news is you can, and it all starts with self-awareness. Personal growth is a journey of discovery, of learning more about ourselves, our strengths, and yes, our weaknesses. We all have them. These areas of our lives where we don't quite measure up to our own expectations. But rather than viewing these weaknesses as something negative, we should instead see them as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. However, to utilize these opportunities, we first need to be aware of them. And that's where many of us stumble. It's not always easy to acknowledge our flaws. In fact, it's often downright uncomfortable. But it's this discomfort that prompts us to change, to evolve, and ultimately, to grow. You see, lack of awareness of our weaknesses acts as a blindfold, keeping us from seeing the path ahead clearly. By not knowing our weaknesses, we are essentially setting ourselves up for failure, as we continue to repeat the same mistakes, unable to learn from them. But when we remove this blindfold of ignorance, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. By acknowledging our weaknesses, we can start to take steps towards overcoming them. We can formulate strategies, set realistic goals, and make meaningful progress on our journey of personal growth. So, are you ready to take off your blindfold? Are you ready to face your weaknesses head-on and turn them into stepping stones towards success? If your answer is yes, then you've come to the right place. So let's dive into the world of self-awareness and uncover the importance of knowing your weaknesses for meaningful progress. Uncovering your weaknesses might sound daunting, but it's a powerful tool in personal growth. Let's delve into the benefits of being mindful of your weaknesses, a journey that can be both enlightening and transformative. The first stop on this journey is improved self-development. When you're aware of your weaknesses, you're able to pinpoint exactly where you need to grow. It's like having a map of your personality, showing you the areas that need a bit more exploration and development. Next, we find ourselves in the realm of feedback and criticism. It might not always be comfortable, but feedback is the compass that guides our growth. When you're mindful of your weaknesses, you're more open to feedback and even criticism. You can view them not as personal attacks, but as valuable information to help you improve. Our journey then takes us to a place where we learn from our mistakes. It's a common saying that we learn more from our failures than our successes. And that's especially true when we are aware of our weaknesses. Instead of repeating the same mistakes, you can use them as stepping stones towards growth and improvement. But the benefits don't stop there. Being aware of your weaknesses also helps you to develop strategies to overcome them. Think of it as having a personal blueprint for success. You can see the obstacles in your path and can plan accordingly to navigate around them. Another benefit is the increased focus on self-development. Knowing your weaknesses can help you prioritize your efforts, allowing you to concentrate on the areas where you need improvement the most. It's like having a personal growth spotlight, illuminating the areas that need your attention. And finally, being mindful of your weaknesses fosters a greater sense of self-acceptance. By acknowledging your weaknesses, you're saying, yes, I have flaws, but that's okay. You're accepting yourself as a work in progress, which can be incredibly liberating. Remember, Chilon once said, self-awareness is the beginning of all wisdom. So let's take Chilon's wisdom to heart and start the journey of self-awareness today. After all, growth isn't about becoming perfect. It's about becoming better. And being mindful of your weaknesses is a significant part of that journey. Now, you might be wondering, what weaknesses should I be aware of? There are several categories of weaknesses that can hinder your progress, and it's essential to be mindful of each. Firstly, consider your skills and knowledge gaps. Are there areas in your work or personal life where you lack the necessary expertise or understanding? Perhaps you struggle with public speaking, or you're not as tech-savvy as you'd like to be. These are not permanent shortcomings, but areas ripe for learning and growth. Next, reflect on personality flaws. We all have them, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. Maybe you tend to procrastinate, or perhaps you struggle with impatience. Recognizing these traits is the first step in managing them effectively. Negative thinking patterns are another common weakness. Do you often find yourself succumbing to self-doubt, pessimism, or overthinking? Remember, your mindset can greatly affect your actions, so it's important to cultivate a positive, resilient attitude. Unhealthy habits can also hinder your progress. Whether it's a tendency to skip meals, neglect exercise, or sleep less than you should, these habits can take a toll on your health and productivity. Recognizing and addressing these habits can have a profound impact on your overall well-being and performance. Finally, self-doubt can affect all areas of your life. This is not just about lacking confidence in your abilities. It's also about doubting your worth, your decisions, and your potential. It's crucial to remember that everyone has unique strengths and that you are capable of achieving your goals. Admitting your weaknesses takes courage. It's not always easy to face our shortcomings, but it's a necessary step towards meaningful growth. As John F. Kennedy said, progress is impossible without change. So, be brave, acknowledge your weaknesses, and take steps to overcome them. Start today, and you'll be well on your way to achieving meaningful progress. So, how can you increase your self-awareness and start identifying your weaknesses? With this question in mind, let's delve into the techniques that can assist you in this journey. First off, self-reflection. This is a powerful tool that involves taking some time out of your day to ponder on your actions, thoughts, and feelings. It's about looking inward, examining what you do, why you do it, and how it impacts you and those around you. This introspective approach can help you identify patterns that might be holding you back. Next up, feedback. It's not always pleasant, but it's often enlightening. Constructive criticism from those around us, be it friends, family, or colleagues, can provide a fresh perspective on our behavior and actions. Remember, others may see things that you might be blind to, so be open to it, accept it gracefully, and use it as a stepping stone towards improvement. Now, on to trying new experiences. Stepping outside your comfort zone can be daunting, yet it's a powerful way to learn about yourself. New experiences challenge you, pushing you to adapt and grow. They reveal strengths you didn't know you had, and weaknesses you need to work on. Reading self-development resources is another great way to increase self-awareness. Books, articles, podcasts, and even YouTube videos can offer valuable insights and strategies. They can trigger self-reflection, introduce new ideas, and inspire you to take action. Lastly, there's seeking professional help. Psychologists and counselors are trained to help you understand yourself better. They can guide you in exploring your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in a safe and supportive environment. All of these methods play a crucial role in increasing self-awareness. It's an ongoing process, and it might feel overwhelming at times. But remember, every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to understanding yourself better. Every insight gained is a victory. Every weakness acknowledged is an opportunity for growth. Remember, the journey towards self-awareness is just like what Lao Tzu said, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards self-awareness and personal growth. As we've explored together, being mindful of your weaknesses is a crucial stepping stone on the path towards meaningful progress. But what does this path look like? And how can you walk it most effectively? Well, it's important to remember that progress is not a sprint, but a marathon. It's not about making giant leaps, but about taking small, consistent steps. Every day, make an effort to acknowledge your weaknesses, to learn from your mistakes, and to grow a little bit more. It might seem like you're not moving forward at times, but trust me, you are. Patience is a virtue that's often overlooked in our fast-paced world, but it's a virtue that's absolutely necessary when it comes to personal growth. Change doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and a lot of patience. So, don't be too hard on yourself if you stumble along the way. It's all part of the process. And here's an important reminder. Don't give up. It's easy to throw in the towel when things get tough, but remember that every difficulty is an opportunity in disguise. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become a better version of yourself. So embrace the challenges, keep pushing forward, and never ever give up. Being mindful of your weaknesses allows you to turn them into strengths, to grow as an individual, and to make meaningful progress towards your goals. It's not always easy, but the rewards are well worth the effort. You'll become more resilient, more adaptable, and more capable of overcoming whatever life throws your way. As we wrap up this video, remember this. The key to growth and achieving meaningful progress is being mindful of your weaknesses. It's a journey that requires patience, persistence, and a whole lot of self-love. But you have what it takes. You can do it. So keep striving, keep growing, and keep moving forward. You will definitely reach your goals. See you in the next video.